Walk into an ancient forest at dawn, and you are surrounded by thousands of silent trees. For centuries, scientists studied these plants as isolated individuals engaged in a relentless competition for sunlight and water. But that above-ground stillness masks a massive, invisible communication network. Trees lack nervous systems, ears, and mouths, yet beneath the soil, they warn each other of danger, feed their sick neighbors, and actively protect the local ecosystem. To understand how a forest actually operates, we have to look past the individual trunks and investigate the biological layers hidden in the dirt. Dive beneath the soil, and you will find the hidden partner making all this communication possible. We're looking for fungi. The mushrooms visible on the surface belong to a much larger hidden organism, a vast underground network built from millions of microscopic threads called mycelium. When fungal threads meet a tree's roots, they physically fuse into a mycorrhizal association. The tree pumps excess sunlight-produced sugars down into the fungi. In exchange, fungi feed extracted water and minerals back up. This network hooks into dozens of neighboring roots. This ancient trade agreement has operated for over 400 million years. It is the literal physical infrastructure that wires a collection of individual trees together into the wood wide web. Consider what happens when a localized threat, like a swarm of hungry insects, starts eating a single tree's leaves. The damaged tree immediately deploys its first line of defense. It releases volatile organic compounds, tiny chemical molecules, straight into the air. Neighboring trees detect those airborne molecules and react rapidly, flooding their own leaves with foul-tasting defensive chemicals before the insects reach them. At the same time, the attacked tree sends chemical stress signals shooting straight down its trunk and into its root system. Those distress signals enter the fungal mycelium and travel directly across the underground web to every connected neighbor. While airborne signals rely on the wind, the underground network guarantees the warning is delivered out to the surrounding forest regardless of weather. One bite of a leaf triggers a coordinated alarm, transmitting threat data ecosystem-wide so the community can brace. If they share information about danger, are they also physically sharing their food? Using carbon tracing, scientists tracked carbon absorbed by large trees, converted to sugar, and pumped through the fungal network straight into smaller shaded seedlings. As this chart shows, connection to the network causes a sharp increase in seedling survival probability. Sunlit trees act as lifelines. This finding opened up an actively debated question: kin recognition. Scientists are investigating whether trees route more of those resources to their own genetic offspring. Regardless of the specific evolutionary driver, the forest actively redistributes wealth to keep its most vulnerable members alive. This connectivity shapes the macroscopic structure of the forest, especially its oldest residents. This data node map visualizes how massive old-growth trees function. Because of their enormous root systems and high carbon intake, they act as the giant central hubs of the entire biological web. Removing these ancient hubs through logging or disease severs the primary conduits. The underlying fungal structure degrades, and the surrounding network can fracture. To be scientifically precise, trees are not conscious. They do not have language, and they aren't holding secret meetings. This system is driven by evolutionary biology. These invisible connections define the ancient forest not as a collection of isolated plants, but as a single, highly complex, networked ecosystem. Let us know what invisible scientific systems you'd like us to uncover next in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more deep dives.